Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where our heroine Tava, a Loth-sworn paladin of vengeance, awoke on a Nautiloid, an Illithid colony ship. And as it made a translation to the realm of Avernus, is trying to escape while our boss, the Mind Flayer, who seems to think we are his friend here, or his thralls, that we obey him, is doing his best to hold off this Cambion while we're instructed to quickly get all the way over to the transponder before the ship crashes. We have 15 turns to do so. So, taking a look at the battlefield here, we've got 2 imps and a hellboar. We can see some information about the hellboar if we right-click on it. You can see it has 11 AC, 8 hit points, it's resistant to poison, and we've got that plus the 2 imps that we need to deal with. Looks like Tava and our cleric, Shadowheart, have rolled the same initiative, which means they can go in either order here. I think we move forward and take these guys out, and then leave these guys to fight each other, move past them, and get to the transponder here. This guy's a level 8, a Cambion. He's got insane stats, 18 AC, 150 hit points. Look at this, 20 dex, 20 strength, 18 dex, 16 con. There's no way we're defeating him at level 1. So we hope that he doesn't deal with us while he's fighting the Mind Flayer. So how do we want to start here? I think we start off with Tava and go for maybe something that would daze this guy. Yeah, so if we take a look at this, if you daze your target, they get disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. They can't take reactions, and they lose the dexterity bonus to their armor class. Now, this guy doesn't have a dex bonus. He's just got natural armor. Let's see. So daze doesn't really help. We're not doing anything with wisdom saves, as far as I know. What does she have? In terms of cantrip, she has Firebolt and Sacred Flame, which is a dex save. And in terms of spells, we have, I guess, 1... I don't know how many spell slots we have. I don't know how that works. But we have Inflict Wounds, Guiding Bolt. We have Shield of Faith here. How many slots do I have? I don't know how many first level spell slots I have. Let me check my character here. Does she have a spell book, or... She must have a spell book, but I don't know how to... Here we go. What is this? Level 1 spell slot. Looks like maybe we have 1 first level spell slot left. If this goes down to 0 after we cast, that would be good. So, I do think... Shield of Faith is a bonus action here. I think we probably put that on Tava. Is this a bonus action? Yeah, it's a bonus action. And then could she get somewhere with her main weapon to attack? She's got Concussive Smash. We could get in here. That's 65 to hit. I think we're better off going after the imp.
Time to deal some punishment.
Okay, we got a crit and killed it. Love that. It had no loot on it. Neither did this Intellect Devour. And then let's cast Shield of Faith on Tava. She's going to be in close fighting. So let's make sure she's protected. And then let's head this way to get as close to the transponder as we can. Let's end turn. Now Tava... Can she do 8 damage here? 4 to 11? Yeah, I think we just go for a straight attack on the Hellboar here.
You've made a grave mistake.
Okay, we did 6. And in terms of bonus actions, we have Inquisitor's Might or Divine Sense. We don't want to use those just yet. We don't want to leave his area of effect, because I think that would grant him an opportunity attack. Yeah, so we can see from the movement, we can kind of move around him a little bit, but if we get too far away, it starts to tell us, or move past him, provokes attack of opportunity. So we can back away, but we don't want to do that. Let's use our movement to move as far as we can without provoking. Let's get up to here. And let's end turn. Okay, the Illithid does a Mind Blast on the commander, and he saves. We get a Tusk attack, but our AC holds. All right, now we got our warrior, Lazel, here. Let's go ahead and get in there with our main hand attack to finish off the boar, if we can. 75 to hit. We missed, but we do have a bonus action Pommel Strike, which could do 2 damage if it hits. That only did 1. I guess he had 1 hit point left. No, he's still alive, but he's prone? Oh, wait. Why can we loot him? He's dazed and prone? Oh, he's knocked out. Oh, that's interesting. So Pommel Strike. Make a non-lethal attack against an enemy and possibly daze them. It's a non-lethal attack. I guess we knocked him out. So if they're at a certain percentage of their health, a non-lethal attack will knock them out without killing them. And you don't have to get them to 0. That's new for me. I didn't know that. All right, let's move as much as we can. And end turn. All right, the imp's gonna come in here. Okay, the Illithid's getting its ass kicked by the Cambion over here. All right, let's move as far as we can.
On I go.
And then our cleric here has 2 ranged attacks. She's got a firebolt and a sacred flame. Now this guy has no resistances, so it doesn't really matter. But we can check out the chance to hit here. So firebolt has 80%, and then sacred flame has 65. So we'll go with a firebolt here. Okay, that did 3 damage. We'll take that and turn.
This is worth the cost.
We can't quite get there, but we can move up.
One day.
I need to equip a javelin on her so that we have a ranged attack. Throw. Can I throw a javelin? I can. Okay. Nice. So we can't get there to pick this up. Let's end turn. He did a tentacle lash. Very nice. All right. Let's have our cleric come up.
Taking position.
And we could do something to help out our boss here. The Mind Flayer. He's getting his butt kicked. We could do a ranged attack on the Cambion. What else could we do? In terms of cantrips, we have Mage Hand. Manipulate and interact with objects. We have our second wind. We don't have Pommel Strike. We have to take a short rest before we can use that again. So really, the only thing we could do is dash. Or take a pot shot at this guy with the ranged attack, or maybe the hamstring shot. I don't know, we need to worry about movement speed. Let's just take a pot shot at him from here. Oh, 30% chance to hit, that's kind of... We're probably better off dashing to get some movement. So let's dash. And let's move forward. I guess we can loot this Mind Flayer. There we go, there's an Onyx. And we can... loot the lesser imp for a light crossbow. And then can't we also... Did she drop... She dropped the javelin. Can we pick that up? We can. Okay. So that's all we can do there. Let's end turn. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna kill the Mind Flayer real fast here. Okay, so we've got our cleric. We now need to move towards the transponder. So let's move as far as we can.
Heading there.
And yeah, we just need to cover this distance. We could dash, or we could throw something at this guy. So like from our cantrips, a Sacred Flame has a 40% chance to hit, a Firebolt has 25, and he's probably resistant to fire, right? Yeah, he's resistant to fire, but not radiant. So we can't do much else. Let's throw a Sacred Flame his way and see if we can help the boss out. He's saved against it, no damage. All right. What do we got here? We got Tava. Let's move her up.
What path lies before me?
Oh.
Hurry before they strike.
Okay, so her Gith friends are getting ready to strike, and here we go. We've got some more enemies to deal with while these two are fighting each other. So we have our bonus action, Inquisitor's Might or Divine Sense. If we dash, we can get in with them, but I don't know that we want to do that. Then again, the imps are going to use ranged attacks, so... And we have Shield of Faith on us, right? Let's look at our armor class. 19. Yeah, +2 from Shield of Faith. So we're pretty well armored against them. I think we dash here to get in and get the range we're going to need to attack them. Let's go. And we end her turn there.
Leave him
Okay, he got some damage on that guy.
We must take the transponder.
Yeah, Lazel's continuing to tell us, don't worry about the Cambion, go after transponder. Let's move up here. She's a fighter, so we could do a rush attack here to get some distance and get a good attack. Target cannot be an inanimate entity. Not enough movement to do the rush there, so we got to use range. We could do hamstring shot or a regular ranged attack. Let's just go for a regular ranged attack on the imp. That does 4, so he's got 2 left.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never.
Yeah, we're not doing too well here. Let's go loot this Mind Flayer. We'll take the Topaz. And then continue forward. And then from here, we can hurl a cantrip at this guy. Alright, that killed him. Very nice. End turn. Alright, she now can get in here and attack this guy.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Takes him out in one shot. Very nice. We loot him. He has nothing. Alright. No bonus actions really available except Inquisitor's Might or Divine Sense, which we don't need right now, so we'll end turn. He'll go after the Cambion. Love that. Our 19 AC helps us. Now Lazel's up. I don't think we have enough movement to get... Yeah, we don't have enough movement to get there. So, let's instead move as far as we can. And fire off a regular ranged attack. That misses, unfortunately. That's an end turn. Did he just die? No, he's still got 31 health. All right, let's get in here and, well, 65 to attack is not great. What about her cantrips or spells? We have Sacred Flame, 60. This is going to be 60. Yeah, not great. In terms of our single target spells, we do have Guiding Bolt, 75 to hit. Let's throw that down. Okay, so that one-shots him. We would have had advantage on attacks against him, but we don't need it. Let's keep moving here. There's a nice pearl. How much is this worth? 50? Okay. And the Lesser Hellbore here. Okay, we're out of movement. And now... our girl Tava here should be able to reach the transponder.
Here we go. The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Alright, we got out. We got out of Avernus and went somewhere else. Okay. So now we find out which plane we've crashed in. Maybe the material plane? And what happened to our boss in the Cambion he was fighting? Having a Mind Flayer to fight, even when it's severely damaged, would be a very bad thing. Got goblins on the move. Somebody caught us.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Okay. So check yourself for injuries. I mean, we're not dead, so that's probably less important than orienting yourself. Where did we land?
Chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Okay, so with that we arrive on the Ravaged Beach. Let's check our journal here. Our optional objective is complete. So now main quest is find a cure. Find a way to remove the Mind Flayer parasite. We've escaped the hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. So how are we doing here? We've got full hit points.
Let's move.
Let's go into our inventory here. I want to sort this by type. Okay, so we have our alchemy pouch. We can open this and see what's in there. It looks like nothing. Our camp supply sack. We have 40 camp supplies. A collection of cured meats, dried fruits, kindling, and anything else necessary to survive life on the road. Everything down to the flint smells distinctly of smoked ham. So we may need to take a short rest at some point, but not right now. We've got our keychain. We have a gold key in here. We use that to open the thing on the reliquary on the Nautiloid. Now, interestingly, I can send this to the hotbar. So if we look at items here, we could send the key pouch here if we wanted to, or to our custom hotbar. We've already got the potion of healing, the scroll of revivify. Now, what is this? Show hide. What is that? Musical instrument. Okay. So wait a minute. Homely clothes. Camp. Default. So in camp we show our clothes, and in the wild we show our scale mail of vengeance. Hold on. Why is this of vengeance? Gold embroidery covers the inside of the tabard right over the heart. By any means necessary, I will fight the greater evil, showing no mercy for the wicked. Okay. What else have we picked up here? We do have a javelin. I'd like to put that in range, but I guess that's for bows or crossbows. That's not quite how that works. So let's send this to the item hotbar so we can throw that if we need to. A scimitar, a short sword. These are 1d6 plus 3 compared to what we have equipped here, which is what? 1d10 or 1d8 plus 3. It's going to be 1d8 because we're not using it two-handed. We're using the shield. So these weapons, I guess, are getting plus 3 from our strength. If we level up and put a point into this, we can get that to plus 4. Our dex is garbage. Javelins, however, are thrown with strength. Many ranged weapons use dex, which will not be good for us, but javelins use strength. So the scimitar and the short sword are not great. The simple robe we don't want. The burnished necklace is just loot. What else do we have? A bottle. A dark mind. Some jade. Some malachite. A mug. Some onyx. A quill. And a slave mind. Huh. Alright, so we have no real new equipment to equip. That's fine. I guess the first thing we want to do probably is find Lae'zel and Shadowheart if we can. So we probably take a look around. And one of my commenters mentioned to me that if you hold Alt, like, obvious things are highlighted, but not everything. There's other things to find if you find the way to, if you mouse over and find it. So we can see that the Nautiloid has crashed here. And this is sort of the limits of our vision, right? This is the limits of what we can see. So there's not much to interact with here on this portion of the beach. I guess we move forward here. We can check this mangled fisher guy. He had some gold. You can find a dozen different currencies in Faerun, but everyone accepts gold. Okay. Let's keep moving around here and taking a look at what we can see. Oh, here's Shadowheart. She's at full health but unconscious. Let's wake her up. She's holding that strange object that she went back to retrieve and wouldn't talk about. So here's an interesting choice. We're a paladin, we're an Oath of Vengeance, so we believe in punishing wrongdoers. We don't know enough, we don't know, like as far as we know, she hasn't done any evil, so we don't have a reason to punish her. We don't know what that is and we're curious, but would our character be the type to investigate that before waking her up, to violate her privacy here? We're a Loth-sworn drow, which means we're into kind of like... It's interesting being Loth-sworn and a paladin of vengeance, because it's like, yeah, sort of you're supposed to... I guess the way I think about it is we punish betrayers. Or maybe when we became a paladin, we stepped away from our background, our heritage. We said, you know what, I don't want to be sworn to the goddess of, you know, greed and corruption. I'd rather be a paladin. So maybe we're trying to walk a righteous path here, a noble path. I think we try to establish trust by not violating her privacy unless she gives us a reason to do so. So for now, let's just wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Yeah, she pops it in her back pocket there. In terms of how it's possible, we don't know. We fell out. Like, we, the player, the audience, know that somebody caught them. What would she say here? As a paladin, she's probably... Is she direct or is she subtle? I think she's probably pretty direct. Like, what difference does it make? We're alive, right? Doesn't matter, we made it.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Okay. Yes. Second thing I care about, next most important thing is the Gith, Lae'zel. What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Yeah, you're prejudiced against her. I'm not. So we should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
I would guess if Lae'zel is awake, she went looking for a healer to heal us, and she'll come back for us. But, do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Well, that's true. I'm totally fine working with you if you want to stay together.
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Okay, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay, so a couple of interesting points here. Something happened in the journal here. We have a new companion, the Daughter of Darkness. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. We recruited a half-elf named Shadowheart. She was also aboard the Nautiloid and infected with a parasite. If we take a look at her...
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
So journal, map, ping. Where's the button I would click? Like, I know I can press the N key to... I guess examine would be the way to do it? Yeah, okay. Does it say she's trickery domain? Does it say anywhere who her god is? I thought we saw that somewhere. Trickery domain. You can see the inventories of all party members in the party view. Tab to open the party view, left control, and click to select multiple items. All right, tab gets us the party view. Okay, both of them can level up, which is great. We see their inventories and their character sheets. Fear of wolves. So yeah, I would like to figure out who her god is if we can. It seems like that's not going to be possible. Oh, deity Shar. Okay. That's interesting. So Shar, if I remember correctly, is the mistress of the night. She's like the goddess of darkness. So Shadowheart here with her name makes sense. She might be like sneaky. Does she have stealth as a... she doesn't have stealth as a proficiency. She's proficient in history, religion, insight, and medicine. Okay. I guess we probably want to level them up here, so let's do that. Okay. So, I don't know if we have any choices to make here. Her health goes up to 17. She gains a new Channel Divinity charge and a level 1 spell slot. She has a new action, Turn Undead, to use her Channel Divinity charge. And a new action, Invoke Duplicity, distract your enemies with an illusion. Okay, so she's like Jester here. Interesting, interesting. Looks like we don't have any choices to make. It says prepare spells, so we can choose her spells and choose them. You can only cast from a limited selection of spells at a time. Select which spells you have prepared from a total list of spells you know. Spells must be prepared outside of combat. So not on a long rest. Okay, let's see what she's got. Shield of Faith, that's a bonus action. That's an incredible spell. We definitely want that. Protection from evil and good. Protect an ally against attacks and powers of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. I think the target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when these creatures attack, they have disadvantage. That's good, but I have a feeling we're not going to be facing many non-beast or humanoid creatures for a while. Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. You can still take damage from area spells. That's interesting. Bane. Up to 3 creatures receive a negative 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. That's amazing. That is an incredible spell. We definitely want that. Command can be good in the right situation. Wisdom saves. What do we have here? We have a charisma save. That's non-adversarial. That's a buff. So we already have one. We have a charisma save. A wisdom save here could be good. Bless is also fantastic. It's another concentration spell. Let's grab that. Cure Wounds is good. I don't think we need Healing Word because we have potions and we have Lay on Hands. Guiding Bolt, Inflict Wounds, and Create or Destroy Water. So, Guiding Bolt can be good, especially granting advantage to the next attack. But Cure Wounds just does so much damage. Then again, it's a melee. It's a touch spell. Would I give up any of these? Bane and Bless are both fantastic, but they're both concentration, and so is Shield of Faith. Honestly, Bless is probably better than Bane, although against multiple enemies, Bane could be good. Being able to reduce their saving throws is incredible as well, but so is buffing ours. Of these two, I think I'm more likely to use Bane, so let's get Guiding Bolt and Inflict Wounds in there as well. So we got 4 level 1 spell slots, or 5 level 1 spell slots. Or 5 level 1 spells, rather, prepared. So we gave up on Protection from Evil and Good, Sanctuary. Command can be really strong. Bless is great as well, but Bane is so good. That's pure damage. That's pure damage. We've got Cure Wounds. We've got Shield of Faith. No Create or Destroy Water. No Healing Word. All right, I guess that's fine for now. Let's accept that. And now Tava's going to level up. Okay, we got some good stuff here. Health to 18. She gains another level 1 spell slot. 3 actions. Divine Smite, critical, reaction, weapon damage. What? Plus 2d8 radiant. Deals an additional 1 to 8 radiant damage to fiends and undeads. On miss, does not spend a spell slot. Reaction, weapon damage. Divine Smite, weapon damage. Divine Smite, reaction, weapon damage. Divine Smite, critical, reaction, weapon damage. All right. Then we have our spells are available, and then we have a passive fighting style. We have to choose that. All right, let's choose our fighting style. So far, she's been up in the front with hammer and shield, being kind of tanky. So defense could be a good choice for her. Dueling, when you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand, which is not the case for us, deal an additional 2 damage. Great weapon fighting, when you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon, that die is rerolled once. Or protection. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you're within 1.5 meters, you must be able to see the attacker. So imposing disadvantage is incredible. It would require them to be close to us fighting against the same person, but that could happen. We've got a fighter and a cleric with us. So the fighter could be up right next to us. This is a reaction. We don't really have a reaction yet, other than opportunity attack. I think we're going to take the protection style here. So if we get Lae'zel back and she's up fighting next to us, we can impose disadvantage on any attack against them, or we could make ourselves tankier. We're going to be using a shield, so great weapon fighting is not great. Neither is dueling. This is passive. This uses a reaction, but really, it's like a -5 to attack on somebody attacking our friend. But if we want to be tanky, like being able to eliminate attacks on our friends is good. Defense is good too. I guess I'll take protection. And then we'll look at our prepared spells here. Okay, let's cancel these out. What do we have? Protection from evil and good, Shield of Faith, Command, Compelled Duel. Okay, as a tank, we definitely want Compelled Duel. Bless. So if our cleric is concentrating on Bane, we could concentrate on Bless. That could be really strong. What else do we have? Heroism. Make yourself immune to Frighten. Gain 5 temporary hit points each turn for 10 turns. That's actually really strong. That's another concentration spell, though. Cure Wounds could be good. We definitely want to Smite. Searing Smite deals extra fire damage. Thunderous Smite pushes your target 3 meters away and possibly knocks it prone. This is an action or a bonus action, I guess. Same with this. And then this sets them on fire. They take damage every turn for 10 turns. Whereas this just deals straight up damage and knocks it away in prone. Prone is great because you gain advantage. But this has more damage over time. I think I'll take Searing Smite. And then we have Divine Favor, Wrathful Smite, frightens target, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls they can't move. I still like damage over time better. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, or knock them prone and deal more damage up front. So this is more bursty and might knock them prone, making it easier for somebody else to hurt them. Especially if we're going to have Lae'zel up with us. Knocking them prone to give her advantage could be really good, especially with the extra damage. So do I take a second Smite here, or... Command is always great, but not for her so much. We already have plenty of healing from Lay on Hands. We don't need a second Cure Wounds. Heroism's great, but concentration we're probably going to be using with Bless. So I think we just take a second Smite here, or maybe Divine Favor to buff ourselves with even more damage. Frightened. Or just more burst damage. This is damage over time. This is more for like a tanky enemy. This one's for like a glass cannon. Stop them from attacking us and moving. And this is just to do some burst damage. Let's take, this is concentration. That's concentration. That's not concentration. That is concentration. All right, let's take a non-concentration smite as well. So we only get 4 spells. Let's take those. Okay. So now I think we want to go into group mode, so we move together. Or how does group mode work?
I'll take this way.
All right, what now?
Okay, so now she's moving with me. If I turn group mode off, she stops moving. Okay. What else do we have here? Group hide, party view. Okay. So she has a mace. That's 2 to 7 damage. Is there anything better for her? 2 to 7, 1d6 plus 1, slashing versus bludgeoning. 2 to 7, 2 to 7, piercing. Okay. So yeah, none of this is all that helpful. All right. Well, I think it's time to keep, I think it's time to move around now. Let's see what we've got. Got a wooden barrel over here. Nothing in it. And a pouch we saw.
Might as well take a look.
What do we have here? Another potion of healing. Let's take that. There's a backpack. Okay. A brimmed hat. Now, didn't we pick up like some light crossbows and stuff? How do I get to my inventory? I thought we picked up, yeah. So do we want to give... No, that's the brimmed hat. We don't know what that artifact is. Didn't we pick up some crossbows? I guess Lae'zel has all of the crossbows. And we're not quite sure which way to go here. We can follow the beach this way. There's somebody over there. There's another wooden barrel here. We've got tongs and hammers. I mean, those are worth a little bit of gold. As long as we've got inventory space and encumbrance available, we should take those with us. Here's a mangled fisher. Fish, gold, and mug. Be sure to collect food and drinks. You'll need them to restore your health and resources when taking a long rest. Okay. Abducted commoner. Oh, so he crashed out of the Nautiloid.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, the intellect devours. At the moment, they don't seem to see us as enemies because we have the things in our head, which is good, but they're pretty gnarly enemies to deal with. Okay, what do we have here? Now they are seeing us. High ground rules. Positioning is important. Ranged attacks from above are more likely to hit, while ranged attacks from below hit less often. Okay, so I was wrong about the intellect devours. They now definitely DC us.
Just keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Shared initiative. Party members next to each other in the initiative order can act simultaneously. You can switch between them freely. Take their actions in any order. All right, so Shadowheart's up here. These guys have 15 health. All right, we're level 2 now. I guess we just... Do we want to spend spells on this or not? Probably not. Well, let's go ahead and do some smashing. That's 5. Okay. Bonus actions. We only get one of these per long rest. I don't think this is the fight to use it on, so let's end her turn. And let's go kill this thing.
Get this over with.
Okay. Bonus actions, shove, jump, compelled duel, potion of healing. I don't think we need anything here. Let's let them dash into us. He's gonna dash as well. Okay. Now here's where a spell like command would come in handy. Okay, so this now has 3 slots. So I think that means we have 3 spell slots, right?
I'm ready.
Survivalist.
And she has 2 first level spell slots. I'm not sure how it tracks how many you have left because it seems like it's always full, but we don't have any ranged attacks. What's our channel oath charge? Additional damage. Cantrip, dancing lights. No, okay. In terms of bonus actions, we have Searing Smite, Compelled Duel, Thunderous Smite, Divine Sense, Inquisitor's Might. I think we just go for straight up attacks to kill these guys here. Can't. Here we go. Yeah, let's kill this thing. 8, that's really good. Oh, are they already injured? Yeah, they are. They're down to 10 of 15 at the start because...
Concentrate.
because they took damage in the crash. Okay. What are you gonna do? Okay. Intellect Devour used Claws on Shadowheart. Intellect Devour needs 16 to hit. They rolled 23. Once per round, a character can react to another action. Manage your available something, something, something. So protection. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you're within 1.5. Okay, so Tava here can use her fighting style to impose disadvantage on this attack and make him re-roll it. He rolled a 23. Let's go ahead and use our protection reaction. He re-rolled and missed. All right, so that paid off right away. It was our first use of a reaction. Very cool. All right, let's finish this guy off.
No choice but to keep going.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Okay. Defeated all 3 without taking any damage. Did they drop anything? Intellect Devour Cerebellum. Alchemical ingredient. Combine 3 of these to create a suspension. Elixir of Psychic Resistance. This potion, reminiscent of whiskey in taste but not effect, is known to cause temporary ringing in the ears. Intellect Devours are born of the brains of humanoid mind flayer thralls, so what is it exactly that you're holding in your hands? Yeah, okay. Let's take all. Was there was a third one, right? Okay, they're empty.
Let's have a look.
I don't know if we can take damage from walking through fire here. So we can investigate the ship a little bit more, but I don't know that we have time for this. We do want to find... Oh, there's a chest up there. How would we climb up there?
Step forward.
How is she going to get there? Okay. And in here we have Wizard's Bane Oil. Coat your weapon in oil. Its targets receive a -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DC, and disadvantage on saving throws for maintaining concentration for 2 turns. That seems awesome. Definitely want that for our up front person. We got a dead mind flayer here. He has a potion of healing, a spiked bulb. The barbs inside this bulb explode and impact, making all nearby creatures bleed. I guess we could throw that. And a void bulb. Pull nearby objects and creatures. All right, let's take all of that. What else do we have? What's got this 50 hit points? The viscous chair. Can't get there. The chest itself has 50 hit points. So if we were trying to bust it open if it was locked, we would have to get, like, chew through 50 hit points. All right. Let's check out this Nautiloid tank. Oh, that was not the right thing to do. Okay. You stepped on a surface that could become dangerous if affected by elements like fire or lightning. We're on fire. Hold on. Let's go into turn-based mode and help each other. Let me help.
I'm ready.
Can she help me because I'm on fire? Target can't be helped. So we're not on fire anymore. It seems like...
Well, it ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, environmental turn. So we took a bunch of damage there. That was not great. The Nautiloid tank exploded. We could use Lay on Hands here to do some healing. 8 healing. We can do that to Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
I didn't realize we could talk to her. That's not what I wanted to do. Now's not the time for that. Select variant. Greater healing. Uses 2 charges. 8 healing. What is the difference between lay on hands and greater healing? Select variant. Lesser healing. Greater healing. Okay. Let's heal her. And then let's have Shadowheart here cast a Cure Wounds, I think. Okay, so now we're back to full. That was kind of that's a penalty for me clicking on that Nautiloid tank when I shouldn't have. That was a mistake. I guess we'll continue.
No time to rest.
I guess we'll continue.
Something the matter?
I guess we'll continue exploring the ship here, looking for loot. Potion of Speed, amazing. Take all of that. Like, there's gonna be some high-level, valuable stuff here that we probably won't be able to get elsewhere. Because these guys were like, you know, they were mind flayers. They were serious business. So I think it's worth doing that. We're back to the Ravaged Beach. Here's the abducted commoner. He had a dagger. Something we can throw, I suppose. Oh, what is this? Cartilaginous chest. How do we get up to you? We gotta climb somewhere and then remember that that's there and come back. I don't think we can climb here. You can jump to reach difficult areas and surpass obstacles in the world. Z with jump. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can get up there. Wow! That's a serious jump. Okay, waypoints. You've discovered a waypoint. You'll be able to teleport to this location by selecting it in your map. Where is the waypoint? Tava, Shadowheart. Overgrown ruins. Is that a waypoint? That is a waypoint. Okay. I'm a little bit lost now. So we were jumping... Yeah, let's come back over here. I guess they move at full speed no matter what. Let's jump up. Can we jump? We can jump to here. Wow, she can really jump. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, that's really cool. We could even go further up here, but mainly I was interested in this cartilaginous chest. Any more? Yeah, we don't want to blow anything up. No more Nautiloid tanks. Let's see what's in here. Bronze necklace, an elixir of fire resistance, and a caustic bulb. Okay, very nice. Very cool system here. That jump is amazing. Ancient sigil circle, I guess that's our waypoint. So we can get all the way up the cliff here. And take a look at the top of the ship, or the remains of the ship. Oh, what is that over there? There's a portal. Now, at some point, we're going to have to learn how the hide mechanics work. There could be an enemy here. Somewhere. Wildlife or... Yeah, there's more of the ship to explore over here. Hold on. Let's see what this is. This is another sigil circle.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Okay, let's not touch the sigil. We know it's there. Where's what's her name? Oh, we weren't in group mode, so she didn't jump with us. Is she coming this way now? Where is she? She's all the way down here. All right, let's go back to the overgrown ruins here. Yeah, this ancient sigil circle is like looks fine, right? And we had jumped up here, and there's one against the thing that's like malfunctioning. We've got an ancient door here. I love the 5e map. I love the squares of 5 feet. So cool. All right, we need to reunite with Shadowheart here. I accidentally left her behind. And then we've got this. So can she not jump with me when I jump? Is that what happened? We've got more of the beach down here we could explore. Looks like there's not much. We can go into some of these fishermen. A perfumed letter. Read it. Sigh. I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again. And keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know, it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Okay, I don't know what the point of taking that would be, but maybe we can sell it for 1 gold or something. What else do we have here? Meergrass?
Don't mind if I do.
Is that an ingredient? Recipe unlocked. Suspension of Murgrass. Press H to view. Suspension of Murgrass. Difficult terrain, deep water. Okay. I don't know why we're resistant to fire. Because we're in water? Okay. Where's suspension of Murgrass? Maybe in the alchemy pouch? Murgrass. Extract? Alchemy. Okay. Suspensions. Murgrass. Hold on. Touching a little of the substance to your lips, you begin to hear muffled pulses of sound, daubs of thoughts belonging to those nearby. So if we have 3 Murgrass, we can make a suspension of Murgrass. Okay, okay. We also know a coating, a grenade, an elixir, and a potion. Filtered to craftable only. We can make a potion of healing with salts of rogue's morsel or any suspension. Okay. Elixir of fire resistance, alchemist fire grenade, and oil of accuracy coating. Okay, so there's a whole second, like, system here for alchemy. Very interesting. Can we find any more? There's more Murgrass up there. So we move slower and our legs turn red when we're in difficult terrain. Very cool. Fish in a bottle. There's some belladonna here. Sublimate of belladonna. There's another. So if I hit H, why doesn't it take me to alchemy here? Sublimate of belladonna does what? An engrossing perception enhancing characteristic. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of depth in this game. Let's crack open this intellect devour. Nothing. There's some Murgrass. Okay. A mangled fisher. More belladonna. We've got our functioning ancient sigil circle. And we've got a busted one up top. So we've got, at the moment, if we look at the map here, we've got 2 options. We can hop up here and investigate more of the crash ship, or we can go into the ancient door. I think it seems like what the game wants us to do at present is go into this ancient door. And we need to find Lae'zel, and we need to get these parasites out of our heads. But that seems like a pretty good place to take a break here. So, a really cool episode. We managed to fight our way off the bridge of the Nautiloid, managed to get ourselves back to the material plane, landed. A mysterious force saved us. We've reunited with Shadowheart, but Lae'zel is missing. And we need to explore further to determine where we are on the material plane and how we can find a healer or curer or priest or cleric or something. Somebody who can help us with this problem we have of the illithid parasites in our mind. So, lots to move forward with. Lots to explore and do. That's going to be it for this time, however. Hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough thus far and looking forward to more. I know I am so far. Leave me your thoughts in the comments below the video or hit me up in the Discord to chat about this or any of my other series. And other than that, thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.